On my mama, on my hood, I look fly, I look good, touch my swag, this shit cool, I look fly, I look good.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondi Blue, and I am back for the Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 9. Is it Season 9? Episode 18 review, I believe. First of all, I hate to keep saying this, but as much as I love me some Cynthia Bailey, that little girl works on my nerves. She's a beautiful girl. I'm glad that she is taking modeling seriously, because I do think she has a future in it because she's so beautiful. But I also feel like she annoys the hell out of me. Like, she just really does. I'm sorry. Cynthia is getting ready for her fashion show, and her daughter is there because she's walking. And like I said, beautiful girl, okay? Dipping it and doing it, all right? We can't just shade children and not give them compliments, okay? I'm not going to do that. That's not cool, all right? But at the same time, if she could annoy me a little less, I'd be a lot happier. Cairo is just like Bob. He might be better looking, but I don't think there's too much going on up there. It's a lot of, Frankenstein type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not all there, okay? He gets there, him and Sheree. And Sheree, you work on my fucking nerves. Whenever you become a momager, you just really tend to work the back of somebody's nerve. And if I was Cynthia, I don't know if I would ever invite your son back to do my fashion show, okay? And partly because of the way you got to keep asking the same questions when they've already been answered, sweetheart. There's no compensation. You're not getting paid. He hasn't done anything. He can hardly walk. He did a couple, 2 photo shoots. That's supposed to mean that he can get paid being in a Cynthia Bailey cargo fashion show? Baby, please, okay? Now, Cynthia might not be the most critically acclaimed fashion, guru or no shit like that, but she's a model, she's beautiful, and she has great taste, okay? The eyeglasses are cute, the bags are cute. I'm not going to down her shit. I'm going to say that she has the right, okay, to think your son sucks and he needs to calm the fuck down. Okay, not that he sucks, because he's a handsome young man. He's fine, all of that. He's good in chocolate, all of that, okay? It's great. It's great to look at. But don't talk and stop listening to your fucking mama with her crazy ass, asking all these retarded questions about how many models gonna be there and what press is gonna be there, because I think we should be thinking outside of Atlanta. And it's like, bitch, who do you know? Who do you know outside of Atlanta that you could call to come to this event? Please tell me, because if you know somebody, let me know, okay? Like, oh my gosh, Sheree just worked on my goddamn nerve. Anyway, y'all, Portia is going over her baby now. Okay, she said, and Portia Williams, okay, and law, the lawyer. She's on the phone with Phaedra, and she's going over this whole baby nump that she's, printed up that she wants to give to Todd. And Phaedra is like, girl, you need a baby. Like, I need a hole in the head, okay? Like, I'm trying to tell you, you see how hard it is with me and my babies. Do you really want to be a baby mama out here? That is so last, okay? Last millennia, bitch. That is so not this season. No, it's not. And I'm like, let me tell you something, bitch. Stuff like that is not in or out of style, okay? Being a BM has never been in style, okay? It's always been preferable for you bitches to, be married. It's always been preferable. I don't know why we get into this thing where we feel like, and I'm not saying that just because I'm married. I don't have kids yet. But I know one thing. I have seen how people struggle when it's just them. And in order to be real, I have to say that I feel like when you got a marriage, it's easier, regardless. Okay, some daddies are bullshit. Okay, some daddies don't do a lot. But goddamn it, just being able to make sure the baby not dead so I can take a nap is enough. So Portia explains that she would rather fight now than fight later. Okay, what this baby nap is only if they have a baby and then don't get married. She doesn't want to, have any confusion about what's going to happen if that were to be the outcome of their relationship. To me, this sounds like you're not really trying to marry this nigga. You're just trying to get a baby out of him. And like Phaedra said, I don't think that Portia understands the gravity of having a baby. Kenya meets with her cousin, okay, her cousin's sister, baby, okay? Y'all know Auntie Faye, her daughter. So they talk about Hawaii, and Kenya says that she was ready to leave because she is tired of all those women always blaming her for their problems, okay? Phaedra, oh, I'm getting divorced. It's Kenya's fault. Portia, I don't have any edges. It's Kenya's fault. I was like, where you coming from with all this, Kenya? Yes, Phaedra blamed you, but I don't think anybody else was blaming you at the moment, okay? So, bitch, stay in the moment. Stay in the moment. Then, of course, we have to talk about Matt. Okay, now y'all know all this shit been going down with Matt. Matt and Peter and Todd. Matt put it out there that Peter and Todd were coaching him on how to take advantage of Kenya. That's not what happened, okay? And his retarded, overly emotional, probably need medication looking ass just does not compute information correctly. He didn't even compute the information correctly between him and Kenya, okay? Like, you could just tell. I'm going to get to their argument, but their argument just really let everybody know that even though Kenya presses buttons and is very manipulative and can cause a motherfucker to want to choke her out, he is not rat tight at all. Okay, he does not listen. Like, just like she said, he does not listen to shit that she says. And the only things he does hear are the negative things. And that's fine, okay? But at the same time, stop fucking with her then if she's so damn demeaning to your person, you know, to your person and all of that type of shit. Anyway, y'all, so like I said, they're talking about Matt, and she says that she does take responsibility for her part in their breakup. That's why she wants to remain friends with him, because she realizes that she might have, you know, emasculated him by not making the time for him, not doing, you know, the things that he probably wanted to do to make him feel like a man in their relationship. And we can all attest that Kenya can be very emasculating, and that's exactly what she probably did. He's younger than her, which gives her even more power over him in a way, you know what I'm saying? So, and then she has more money than him. It was a whole bunch of things that Kenya was doing in that relationship that probably made Matt feel emasculated. But I feel like Kenya not all the way right, can't get through to him, and he not all the way right, can't get through to her. They need to just let that shit go, y'all. I'm over it, if you ask me. But she still wants to invite him to her dog's birthday party. It's gonna be at this cute little store for dogs. And I was just like, Kenya, why are you inviting him? Why the fuck are you inviting him? You just said that this nigga's crazy and irrational and fucking up all your stuff, but you're gonna invite him and put yourself back in a position to be fucking with him again. It does not make any sense, okay? Candy is having family dinner with the OLG gang, okay? The old lady gang, bitches. The restaurant is taking over Todd's life, okay? He is really trying to get this restaurant up and popping. And when was it, you guys? This weekend they opened. This weekend they had like a little soft opening, and you know, it wasn't a lot of fanfare, but people were there. You know what I'm saying? People were there to eat. I wonder how the food is. If anybody was in Atlanta and went, y'all let me know how the food was. But yeah, but as of right now, it's not open. So Todd gets there late. But before he gets there, you know, the OLG gang got to ask about why he keeps saying OLG gang. Sorry. OLG is the old lady gang. Anyway, they keep asking about the Hawaii trip and what happened because, you know, we know that they don't like you. Girl, they wouldn't want us there because we would tear their asses up. Okay? And then Mama Joyce got to ask about, so how's Phaedra? What did she do on the trip? And, you know, Kenny's like, she came by herself. You know, she came alone. You know, she's still front trying to act like the divorce is just so difficult for her. And then Portia let it slip that the divorce was already final. But come to find out, just put out in the media recently, the divorce is not final. A judge said, no, this shit not fair by Apollo, so no. And I'm like, this nigga's in jail. Who the fuck cares what's fair to him? Are you fucking him, judge? Like, what the hell is going on with this divorce? I hate the way, I'm gonna just say this right now, and I did not feel like this last season, but I feel like that this season. I think that Phaedra needs to get her ass the fuck up off this show. Because I am very annoyed and tired of her and half-assing the storyline. Like, we know you're going through a divorce. We know it's difficult. We don't know why it's difficult. For some, you know, on some people's perception, you going just fine. Thank you, baby. You're going through this just fine, okay? Through some people's perception, it looks like you're enjoying yourself going through the divorce. And then other people's perception is that you are really going through it. And I really feel like you like to play on people's emotions. I really do. And we have to remember that Phaedra is the type of person that will lie about some shit in order to keep up appearances. And it's just really annoying. It's really, really annoying. Okay, and I find that if she's going to continue to be secretive and not want to let anybody in and not want to talk about anything, then she needs to get her ass the fuck up off this show. Okay, point blank, period. I'm over it. Phaedra goes over to see Cynthia. And this is the first time that she's been over to Cynthia's house since she and Apollo had first got married, and Cynthia and Peter weren't even married yet. Now the whole point of this sit down is for Cynthia to try to understand and to really get it across to Phaedra how in the feel and in the energy of restoration that she and Kenya need to put this bullshit aside and get over it. Okay, like, and really to me this is her needing to get over it, because and I find that the thing that really pisses everybody off, and I continue to say this, is that one moment Phaedra says that everything is fine, she's forgiven somebody, and the next moment she hasn't forgiven anybody. And Kenya's sister cousin made a good point about how Miss Church Lady always want to front and put it out there like she's so sanctified and filled with the Holy Ghost, but then you come and turn around and tell people that you forgive them when you really haven't, okay? Because then you throw shit in their face and call them a trifling woman. And somebody was in my comments talking about Phaedra told Portia to read that text out loud. I was like, no, the fuck she didn't. And this was the prime example. When they sat down to talk, it became very obvious that Portia is saying things to the ladies that Phaedra does not want her to say. Namely, the fact that that divorce was finalized, and also reading that text message out loud. Phaedra did not want those things to be, told to the ladies, but Portia did it. So it's so funny to me that this is somebody that's stupid enough to tell your business, not being malicious, but just not, all of that smart to realize that maybe they shouldn't say what they're about to say. And it's that's okay, but your distrust of everybody else on the cast is just so like fucking annoying to me. You trust Portia, and Portia puts your shit out to them anyway. So what difference does it make? And then Portia, that's another thing. You get mad at Candy for putting out that Mr. Chocolate shit, but then you turn around and put out all of this shit. And it's not like it's a big deal either way, but it's just a point that if you're gonna make a big hoopla about somebody putting somebody else's business out there, I'm gonna need for you not to be doing the same shit, okay? And to me, Portia is doing the same shit. Cynthia very nicely and very prettily, I want to say pretty, this was some pretty wording on how to say you a hypocrite, bitch. You did all that talking about us coming together and having restoration, and then you turn around and come at Kenya hard as fuck over something that you was supposed to have been over. You know what I'm saying? And obviously there was no restoration, baby, when you coming at people like that. That's what Cynthia was saying. But she was saying it nice, okay? I'm not about to say it nice. Fuck all that, okay? And she also says that it might have been helpful if Phaedra would have said how she felt instead of not saying anything and then leaving. And then Phaedra was like, yeah, I'm very guarded, but I did express how I felt to her, and she just doesn't get it. And we all agree that Phaedra has a right to feel however she feels, being uncomfortable with the party, but at the same time, I don't think Kenya was coming from a malicious place or evil place, as Phaedra put it. That is so annoying to me for you to get that out of what she did, when we all know how fucking evil and you know what I'm saying, like just conniving your ass can be. So it's a lot of pot calling kettle around here, Phaedra, and that really works on my nerves with you. Phaedra says that she knows that text might have pissed Kenya off, but she didn't think it was that bad. I was like, you called her a trifling woman, and you don't think that was bad, bitch? Really? You don't think that was bad? But you still didn't want her to hear it with your fake ass. Cynthia said, the text symbolized that there was no restoration, and Cynthia feels like Kenya didn't have any ill will. It was all about penis cake, bitch. That's all it was for. It was for us to have fun and kind of rejoice in the fact that now you ladies will be on the lookout for dick, okay? And we can all be on the lookout for dick together. That's all it was, okay? I really agree with what Cynthia is saying, and Cynthia just wants them to get the fuck over it, y'all. So then we get back to Portia. Portia is finally going to sit down with Todd and, give him this baby nump, okay? But when he first gets there, his dick is, attached to her ass, okay? He's basically following her around the house, and they giggling and, being real lovey-dovey and goofy because they had a really good time in Hawaii. And since then, they've been texting and sending pictures back and forth of babies and talking about wanting to have a baby. So Portia felt like this was a good time to bring up this baby nump situation, okay? When she brings it up, Todd is like, man, what the fuck is this shit, man? Seriously, a baby nut? you know, he wasn't really feeling it, but he kind of sensed from Portia that this was serious and that he needed to at least look at it in order to make her happy, because he did come here to fuck, okay? And that was the whole point. And if he's not gonna fuck, you don't know why he's here. So he's gonna try to get through reading this in order to make her happy, right? And I think that's what Todd intended to do. But as Todd starts to read through some of this shit about 50% of education and 50% of, you know, child costs and all of this shit, that's all fine. But then when we get to you can have the baby on any media platform that you want to without needing his consent, you can take the baby any fucking where you want to without his consent, then we get into really, bitch. Really, bitch? This is about you. This is not about him. And that's when he got pissed off. Because he's like, I understand that people can change. And over time, things can get nasty. But at the same time, you can be the one that gets nasty. And this prenup or baby nup or whatever only protects you and your interests and not his. Todd said, this is extortion, bitch. I'm not signing this. And if this is what you need, then I guess we both gonna lose out. They was all close and shit. I didn't understand what was happening. I guess she might have been trying to be sexual in a way in order to make him change his mind. Even though she basically told a man that, you know, how could she just go on his word? He, you know, comes out of nowhere and flips her life upside down and she just supposed to take his word. And he like, motherfucker, flip your life out upside down. I'm the one that moved to Atlanta. And I'm sorry, but your comfort is not going to come in a piece of paper. And here's the thing. And I feel like along the way with the baby mamas and people just being so casual about having children with other people, where we have come with this shit is that people start to feel as if the bond that comes along with trust is not needed. And that's a problem. Okay, I understand that people break trust and things go along just fine without trust, but I don't think we should be setting out to have children with people that we cannot trust. And she keeps saying that it doesn't matter because if they get married, this is not even going to be an issue. And I'm like, but see, that's the whole fucking point. You don't realize how selfish this all is and how this makes you look. And he's like, I don't know what type of man you think I am that you think I would be okay with this. What kind of father you think I would be. Y'all, this was not a good look. And Portia does not understand why it's not a good look. It's not a good look because, first of all, who wants to start off a relationship pulling up baby numps? Like, to me, that should make him feel like this is more about the baby than it is about being with him. Y'all, to me, have not really nurtured the relationship the way y'all should to be on a level to be talking about having kids with one another. I don't know if it's him or her, but they need to slow the fuck down and calm down. It's like, Portia, I understand you getting older, baby, but you just freeze them fucking eggs, okay? You freeze them eggs and let this shit happen organically. Anyway, y'all, it's time for Cynthia's Cargo ATL fashion show, baby. And Cynthia in that hair and the suit and the makeup was giving me absolute life the entire scene. The entire scene. Every time I looked at her, I was like, God damn, Cynthia. Like, she just really dips it and does it. You know what I'm saying? She just really dips it and does it. Cairo is late. Cairo is late as hell, and we don't know why he's late. It's been an hour since call time, and he's not there yet, okay? I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I feel like this is not a good look for Sheree or Cairo, especially since Sheree wants to ask so much of people. She really needs to make sure that her son is on his P's and Q's, and being on time is one of those things. So Cynthia called Sheree and asked where he is, and you can tell Sheree is lying. Sheree says that he left already and traffic is really bad, but when he pops up there, late as fuck, but when he gets there, he says that he thought he had to wait on his mom. And it's like, what the fuck? Why would you have to wait on her? You're the model, my nigga. You were supposed to be here an hour ago. Y'all, it was ridiculous. When Sheree finally got there, everybody's getting there, waiting for waiting for the fashion show to start. Sheree continuously shaded Cynthia and her partner on the venue. Shaded them on the fact that it was underground. Oh yeah, girl, I thought I heard some sewage above us. It's like, bitch, you need to make sure your house has sewage. Just hold the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? Like, Sheree works on my nerves when she gets like this. Then she continues to say that Cairo he was 10 minutes late. Bitch, he was not 10 minutes late. He was more than 10 minutes late. But that was only after she pulled that air conditioning car. Your hot ass needs to stay home if you're going to complain every time somebody ain't got enough air in a venue for you. Every time you go somewhere, you complaining about the fucking air condition. Now, it was obvious it was hot enough. And maybe they should have got some air conditions. But I'm sure it was during the winter months. And people, you know, she was like, what am I going to get air conditioning for? It's probably cold. But as people came in and more people were there, it probably got hotter and hotter. But at the end of the day, like, come on, bro. Like, I just felt like Sheree was just being fucking shady. And you have no right to be shady when your son was an hour plus late. That's the whole point. And then whoever that messy bitch that she was with that was like, girl, he was trying to shade you. And it's like, bitch, make one more ugly face. Be quiet, okay? You are extra. Be an extra. Phaedra brings Backwood Johnny to a lawyer friend of hers named Oscar to see if he has a case against Candy and her company for what he says is stealing ideas from him. He says that she asked him about, you know, what he would like to do next. And I felt like they were asking him that because they were trying to push him out the door because she wanted him to work in a capacity in his own business with them instead of actually working for her. Because like she said, he was not giving 100% to her business. He was giving it to his. So why not just go and have your business and then I, you know, hire you in your business instead of you working for me on a daily basis? That's probably what he's talking about. But he says that Candy and him talked about the Old Lady Gang restaurant. They also talked about a Mother's Love play. And every single time she took it to Todd and, you know, and formulated a business without him. And I'm like, everything was oral contract, son. There was no oral contract. She asked you for ideas. You gave her ideas. And then she went and executed those ideas. Even though they said he might have a case, I think it's bullshit. I think Johnny needs to move the fuck on and find another job. And Phaedra, honey, you are really terrible. You're a really terrible person at this point. Because this is what kills me about this entire scene. Phaedra brings him there, okay? Keep throwing the plantation shade at Candy, but then says, I do not want to be involved in this at all. I just wanted to, you know, direct him to the right lawyer because that's my duty as a lawyer. It's like, bitch, you are full of shit. How you gonna say you don't want to be involved, but then you actually take him to a lawyer? You are involved in yourself, Phaedra. What the fuck are you talking about? You're absolutely involving yourself. It's shady as hell. And you know you're involving yourself. So how are you going to sit up there and say, I don't want no parts of this? That's what we talking about. Doing shady shit and hiding your hand. Bitch, you're not hiding shit from me. I can see. Okay? I can see. Y'all, so Kenya, you know, is having this little birthday celebration for one of her dog babies. And Matt gets there. And they sit down, and for some reason, I'm like, haven't y'all seen each other numerous times since this conversation he had with Cynthia? Do y'all remember when Kenya and Cynthia got into it at Cynthia's lake house because Cynthia said that she had a conversation with Matt? And of course, instantly, because she wasn't 100% on Kenya's side, it made Kenya feel like she was on Matt's side, which she was not. But Kenya, being an annoying bitch that she is, would not even give Cynthia a chance to explain how the conversation went down, okay? Of course, they made up, but since then, when she and Matt sit down and talk about this conversation, he says he wasn't happy because he feels like every time he talks to somebody, it's always about what Kenya wants and not about how Kenya abuses Matt. And Matt wants to bring up some of her faults in their relationship. And she instantly gets up and walks off because she don't want to hear that shit. He, you know, gets up and follows her and says, no, I want you to hear about things that you do. You know what I'm saying? It was like, come on, man, with this stupid shit. Go your fucking ass home and find a girl your own age. This shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. They stand up there in the hallway. They rush him, you know, to some stairwell. And he's sitting there talking to her. And he's just upset. No, go ahead, Kenya. No, because you want to be with who you want to be with. When we all know, if you weren't messing around with me, you would be miserable. You would be miserable. And then she says that, oh, you really think I would be fucking miserable? She's throwing in his face that she could have sent him to jail. He's throwing in her face that he's the only one that wants to deal with her crazy ass. And nothing is happening. He eventually gets upset and is only focusing on the fact that she said that somebody else would want her. Well, you going to be with whoever going to make you happy. She's trying to talk to him and trying to make him show her his face, and he's just acting like a mad little boy. And the way he looked when she brought his face up out of his arms, I was like, that nigga's crazy and you need to leave. Stop inviting him to shit. Stop calling him. Stop fucking him in his car. Okay? He put it out there that a couple of days ago they fucked in his car because she wanted to. To me, that sounds like we fucking in a car because she don't want people to know that they still fucking. I don't know, but it's all fake. It's all fake and annoying, and it's starting to be so fucking contrived because it's like, why don't y'all just say what it is, or don't say anything at all. But stop letting us see what's going on and then having all of this shit going on behind the scenes and then shit getting leaked on social media and all of that shit. Yeah, back to this Peter, Todd, Matt situation. I wanted to talk about this, okay? Apparently, Matt, like I said, Matt put it out there that, you know, Peter and Todd were trying to make him take advantage of Kenya. Peter made a video, Todd put a post out saying, get the fuck out of here. Nobody was doing that. We were just letting you know that our ladies work with us on the money. They give us 10% of what they make because we're part of their storyline, just like Matt is part of Kenya's storyline. I don't see anything wrong with him asking for that money. Matt is mad because he wasn't invited to the reunion show. I don't know why he wasn't invited to the reunion show since he was Kenya's fucking storyline. I don't understand it at all. I don't get it. He should have been there. But at the end of the day, he reacted like a bitch. Don't be blaming Todd and Peter because of your fucked up situation with Kenya. Peter said, we are never even around when y'all are having these problems, or y'all are, you know, never on really good terms in front of us. We don't even be around y'all, so don't put us in y'all shit. Skip hop jump to the radio. Okay, they have like a facilitated meeting at a radio station, I believe, and a fight ensued. Okay, Peter is fighting to release the video. Somebody got choked out. It was a physical altercation, and Peter seems like he's very happy with the outcome of it. I can't wait to see the video. Okay, I cannot wait to see the video of old ass Uncle Ben putting a choke out on Matt's ass. Okay, now I don't know if that's what happened, but I still can't wait to see. All right. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that happened, you guys. I think that was pretty much it. I'm just over the whole thing with them not wanting to put out information or just being secretive or lying about shit. I'm over it because now it's starting to show up in more than one storyline. You know what I'm saying? It's contrived with Kenya and Matt. It's contrived with Phaedra. It's contrived with Portia and Todd. Like, I don't really feel like their relationship is that serious for all of this shit. You know what I'm saying? The only people I feel like whose storylines are real right now are Candy and Todd's and Cynthia's. To me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like Sheree's shit is contrived too. Bitch, you knew you wasn't getting back together with Bob's greasy big ass. You knew that. Yeah. I want them to put new people on this show that are going to actually open their lives on the reality show and be honest, or don't be on the reality show at all. Okay, that's my opinion. Like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you all enjoyed the review, and I hope you guys will come back for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I love y'all. See y'all in the next one.
On my mama, on my hood, I look fly, I look good. Touch my